Good morning to you, Mr. Michael, and a wonderful Tuesday morning to everyone and to our viewers and the viewers as well. Too.
A wonderful Tuesday morning to you as well, David. 4 days after the abduction of these children in Kaduna, the bandits are yet to make contact. The parents are worried. Nigeria, as a nation, we Nigerians are worried. It's not all about the parents. It's all about the country, Nigeria. Nigeria is worried. What do you think should be done at this point? Just yesterday, in Plateau State, bandits invaded a market and killed people. Let's be sincere with ourselves. Are we winning war against terrorism in Nigeria? David.
Thank you, Mr. Mike, for that excellent question. First and foremost, I will say, show me your friend, and I will tell you who you are. Now, don't forget that there was a time in this country where a notorious terrorist that was declared wanted by the police, and then other security agencies. He was arrested in the house of the current vice president of Nigeria, Kabiru Sokoto. Kabiru Sokoto was arrested in the sitting room of the vice president. Then the vice president was the governor of Borno State, Kashim Shettima. Up till today, nobody is asking how did Kabiru Sokoto get into the sitting room of the vice president. Nobody asked that question.
How did he get to the
sitting room? Now he was dining with the vice president. Then he was the governor of Borno State. When I got information,
Shettima.
yes, Shettima. When the police got information that he was dining with the vice president, then up to today nobody know where Kabiru Sokoto is. If the vice president of now has used his influence to let him go scot-free. And secondly, let's not forget that this issue of insecurity started when this issue of propaganda started in 2012 or so. They said Chibok girls. Some persons paid young men who were idle in the northern region to perpetrate that act. Not knowing fully well that later in the future this whole issue might escalate. Don't forget the former governor of Borno State, Alimodu Sheriff, was part of it. Shettima too was part of it too. Those of them that orchestrated these Chibok girls just because of their own selfish and then political gains. Now the thing has now backfired. See, if you know you cannot sustain, no matter what you do, you cannot sustain crime. Those you thought you were trying to discredit their government. Today you are now in government. The same thing is now happening to you, and there's no remedy to it. There will be no remedy because if there should be remedy, let the likes of the vice president go and speak to them. Shettima knows them. The former governor of Borno State, Alimode Sheriff, too knows them. He knows them. Gumi knows them. So if today you want an end, if today you want to put an end to insurgency in Nigeria, let the vice president lead the protest. He should go and meet them where he hired them from. Let Gumi too go and meet them. Let Alimodu Sheriff to go and meet them. Just 3 persons. Let them lead the delegation. We are in a country. 280 students were being kidnapped. Where did they pass? Which private jet did they board? Which motorcycle did they board? Which truck carried them? That's nobody could at least.
Where did they take them to?
Where did they take them to? That's it.
Where did they come in from?
Thank you. Now that nobody.
How did they get into that village?
Nobody could take a photograph. Yes. Nobody could take a photograph, sorry, a video,
A video.
of them. Are you saying the Yoruba community, nobody has a smartphone to take pictures? It shows even the security, even the traditional rulers, the teachers, they are part of system. They are benefiting from it. Forget, see, there's no two way about it.
It has been compromised.
It is now who started this whole issue? It is the vice president and co. They have started it in 2012. They were saying Chiba girls, Chiba girls, Chiba girls. Now co, they have now given it, they have now escalated it for youths in the north who don't have job to venture into kidnapping, to venture into banditry. So today, Bola Ahmed Tinubu too is not exempted. In 2012, he was busy carrying placard, bring back our girls. The president, he called Jonathan all sorts of name. Tinubu, Jonathan is clueless, incompetent, that one, this one, that one. Now, nko. So whatsoever that needs to be done, let the president hold Shetima. Shetima is the originator of insecurity in Nigeria. Because if Kabir Sokoto could be arrested in his parlor, and then nobody has ever called Shetima question that how did this notorious criminal, how was he able to come into your room? Nobody asked that question. So my submission is insecurity in Nigeria has come to stay. And for Mr. Kule, that has always come here to say people are selfish, youth are greedy, youth don't trust this one. You see, there are some things he should.
Sorry, can you just pause a bit? I think we have a call on the line. Who is on the line? Okay, well, there's a Chima. Can you give him the... yeah, okay. Morning, there's a Chima.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Dekule Michael. Good morning, David.
Good morning to you, Chima. Volume.
Let's David there. Again, hitting the nail on the head.
You can hear, right?
You know,
Good morning.
Mr. Dekule, just like Mr. David is saying, the insecurity in the north cannot stop because most of these northern politicians, they are the architect of this insecurity that you see that is going on in Nigeria, and they are feeding. They are feeding so well, and it will not be easy for them to let go. Now, just like Mr. David asked, now how can the whole 200 and approximately students be kidnapped from a school, and the bandits took them to an unknown destination? These days, 2 weeks, nobody has seen any traces. Where are they? They are still in the same northern territory. No intel, nothing. Up to this moment, he said that this is not a planned game. Look, in as much as we are blaming Tinubu for his incompetence, we have to bear it in mind that these northern people, they are power intoxicates them so much. They are power drunk. They will not allow this man. They will not allow him to rest until the final day of his administration. That is the truth. This is exactly what they did under Goodluck Jonathan. They are the people that frustrated Goodluck Jonathan's administration. If you go back and examine Goodluck's administration, honestly, Goodluck was on track. He almost eradicated terrorism from the north through the then chief of army staff, Azubike Hejiriga. They were almost there. In short, the Boko Haram, they have scampered, they have run into Cameroon and into the neighboring African country. And from there also, the neighboring African country, they were chasing them, they were killing them. You know what happened? These same northern people came up and used Azubike Hejirika that an evil man is trying to finish their youth. You can imagine that. Akule was here asking us where we got it wrong. He was accusing Obasanjo and leaving behind the main culprit in this game, which is the past APC administration, Buhari. I haven't seen in the whole countries of the world where a terrorist fought and he was reintegrated into the army. Mama mia, Mama mia. What do you expect from a terrorist? Once a criminal is always a criminal. Once a terrorist is always a terrorist. How do you integrate the terrorist into the army and expect the terrorist not to be the same person he is? Finally, Mr. Getule, something happened here this morning in your platform. A conversation with the Bible stories. Haman was a man in the Bible when he was against Mordecai. Unfortunately,
Okay.
the king came to him and was asking him, somebody did so, somebody did so, somebody did like this. What will be the reward of this person that did like this? Unfortunately for Haman, he thought that the king was referring to him, and he said that the king should bring out the best horse, bring out the best clothes, and clothe the person and parade him around the city in a kingly way. You asked Mr. Kule this morning. Somebody made this kind of statement. Mr. Kule, indirectly, unknowingly, that his enemy was the person that made such a comment. He said that what I'm trying to say is that Mr. Kule blessed me this morning. I'm so happy that he blessed me. God bless you, Mr. Kule. You do have a lovely day. Mr. Kule is a funny man, honestly. He has run out of excuses and no more excuses to give. He's just with my rolling and making fun of himself. Unfortunately.
All right, Chiba. Thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Now, lastly, before I go, let me make this submission.
Okay.
Lastly, before I go,
Okay.
we're in this country when the chief, just like what Mr. Deze said, the then chief of army staff, Ejirika, was killing those banditry. It was the same northern elders that were lamenting, shouting that why is he killing our people? There was what uprise in the country. Now, secondly again, where we got it wrong was the fact that don't forget that when there was Kuje prison break, it was the officer, a bandit, that was being integrated into the prison warder that gave bandits the tips on how to break that Kuje prison. So these are the places we got it wrong by what integrating those who are supposed to be in jail, giving them juicy government job that me are supposed to get, giving it to people because of perpetrating crime. It's like the president then is what advocating for more crimes to be committed. Thank you, Mr.
All right, thank you so much, David. Rocky, good morning to you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you, those and other ones who are watching us. May God bless you. This morning, today, Tuesday, what are we talking about? Kidnapping.
Yeah, we can't just keep quiet. Those children are still there. They're still in the custody of these bandits. We can't just keep quiet over it.
They asked for their demise. They said it yesterday. They needed almost 150 motorcycles. They needed a healers and 40 trillion. 40 trillion. When they heard that Buhari printed 30 trillion during his 8 years, what do they expect? So they decided to ask for 40 trillion. Our budget was This year, I think this year 25 trillion. They are asking for 40 trillion. So that means they have come to stay. The only way is let state manage their resources.
State police.
Which I'm still saying, let state manage their security, let state manage their economy, let state manage their agriculture. The North should produce their agriculture and eat there. And don't forget, Niger, Burkina Faso, Mali have utter out. Anybody can just dash in the country. So
That is it.
before, Nigeria pally together, got the border, but now
They've even stopped the readmission of the call for readmission by the federal government of Nigeria.
that's
They
it.
said they are not interested.
That is it. They are on their own now.
Yeah.
Don't put the pally with Russia. Russia can give them everything they need. So what are you saying?
That is it.
So, and again, in that their border, nobody check. Niger can dash in and kidnap and back to Niger. Can Nigeria go to Niger? So, asking for 40 trillion, and again, during the Buhari tenure, he never used a K. He never used hard. He rather bring them to the site. The one Jonathan arrested, he bring them. And don't forget, during campaign time, they said it. If you have Shetima, you have more kidnapping. And so be it. It's happening. Why are you going to Southeast to go and start disturbing those who are sleeping there? Instead of to focus on the North. Everywhere, Plateau State, Kaduna State,
Nowhere is safe.
you know where it's safe. And President went to Nigeria yesterday. He was so lucky himself. Because the people there, I didn't trust them. And again, they will destroy his government if you don't take time. You can change the military now. Bring an Iboma as a general. Let's whether they not to fight him. Bring an Iboma as a general. Remove the Alagbaja, put it somewhere else. You see whether he will do or not. If the Northerners shout, just like the way they talk to Ejirka, that Ejirka want to destroy the North, finish the North.
That will
Jonathan
trigger
quickly
more crisis.
remove it, yes. Bring an Iboma, and I believe Iboma will face them. I don't say if he face them, but let me tell you, you can't win the North. You can't win the North. They say they took plenty. They love themselves. Some of them who are they say themselves from Ningri underground, they'll be working against Tinubu. But Tinubu, and again, Latin Tinubu, I don't know, he's voting for 2027 election. It's not, he has to bite. He has to bite. If you don't bite, and again, look at the North, they are looking away to remove Akpabio. By the time they remove Akpabio and put a northern assassinate president, nobody forget it. So Tinubu should be up and doing. Now people are hungry. Any spark, people will hate you. Do something. Open this border. Open border. Allow people to come in. Tomorrow you say border will be open. Next month, the North border is open. By the time you shut North border for 1 month, they will react. So that's number one. Number two, sorry, the issue of budget party is not a new thing. It's not a new thing. Whether they suspend the girl, it's not a new thing. It's what happened. But what the man is saying, this money need to go down to the grassroots. That is it. I believe him. I support him. So all I'm saying today, I don't have much. Tinubu, Nigeria are hungry. Nigerians are hungry. Bandits have taken over. Bite before the biting.
Thank you so much, Lucky.